Welcome to the magic show that is wine. Kat, what do we have in front of us?
We have the Quest 2017. This is from Austin Hope Winery.
Excellent. And where is Awesome Hope Winery?
Yeah, that's located in California, and this is their Paso Robles, California wine.
Excellent. And what's in this wine? What kind of grapes are we seeing?
This is the kitchen sink of grapes. So they really set out to make a really nice, powerful red blend. 53% Cab, 21% Petit Verdot, 13% Merlot, 9% Petit Syrah, and 4% Cabernet Franc. So really a whole different set of ballgame there.
It's confusing to me. If you were running a winery, why would you make some wines that are just like seven different wines in one and some that are just one? How does that decision making happen?
Yeah, so it depends on what you're trying to do. If you are trying to make a wine that, say, is Cabernet Sauvignon on the label, you have a certain percentage that you have to meet to be able to just be that on the label, but that means that you don't have as much flexibility on what you want to blend. When you blend several different varieties, what you can do is decide maybe your best barrels from here and here can go together, or maybe the wine needs a little mid palate, so you can add something else in, like Merlot. So it gives you more options, I would say, if you blend lots of different varieties. It's like cooking with, two ingredients versus being able to cook with 10.
Okay.
Mhm.
And what might the smell or taste like?
This wine is a big, bold wine. It spends quite a bit of time in American oak, 3 months in 65% new, so it gets a
Mm.
really big dash of that new oak. And then it spends, an additional 15 months in American oak barrels that are more neutral. So you get a lot of oak. There's a lot of fruit on this wine. It's a nice, big, bold wine. This is the transition to fall wine that I chose because some of the
Mm.
other wines are a little more nuanced, and then this one is getting towards those bigger, bolder style.
And what might you eat this big, bold wine with?
Meat.
Meat.
Meat. And if you don't eat meat, something meat like, right, that's got a lot of weight to it, like mushrooms or something. But I would say red meat, this is a great classic pairing. And this is that kind of more classic California style.
Excellent. Um, and then on label, it says it has alcohol 14.5% by volume. How does that work? Could I have a 26% alcohol by volume wine? How does that work?
Yeah, so it's more about taxation than it is information. So anything below 14%, the wine has to be within 1.5%, as long as it doesn't go over 14 legally. Then there's a percentage from 14 to 16, it has to be within 1%, and then 16 and above. And so, you would not have a 26% wine. That would be in that kind of fortified wine sort of area. Grapes don't ferment, or yeast can't ferment grapes and sugar to that sort of extent. They kind of die off about 15%.
Okay,
So that's why most wines are under 15.
perfect. Well, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
Cheers.